After weeks of bombshell emails and further revelations, Buckingham Palace had announced that Prince Andrew will be stripped of all of his titles and honours. He'll now simply be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. He has also agreed to surrender his lease on the Royal Lodge and will move to a private home on the King's Sandringham estate. Andrew has always said that he vigorously denies the accusations against him. So finally, the palace has acted pretty, you know, brutally. Would we say brutally?
Yeah, unprecedented, actually.
Yeah.
They've done it without the help of Parliament, which is a bit like settling on the court steps, almost. Like, let's just deal with this.
Do you think they wanted to avoid that?
I think so, yeah. I think so. And then, I mean, this is pure conjecture on my part. This is what I think has happened. I think for years, Prince Andrew has said to his family, I haven't done anything, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And despite whatever Virginia Giuffre was coming out with, there's no actual evidence. So he was able to persuade his family that he's been hard done by, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward to the emails being leaked, and then it emerges that he lied about when he cut off contact with Epstein. Now we've got the fact that the Met Police is looking into the allegation that he asked his private personal protection officer to look into Virginia Giuffre's social security number, which would be fraudulent. And I think finally now the palace have gone, OK, there is some evidence here. And it's almost like it's never the original thing, it's always the cover-up. And I think King Charles has gone and looked at it and gone, OK, he's lied. He has lied. Here is the evidence in the email about the fact that he cut off contact with Epstein, plus the heckler. When King Charles is out and about doing his job, and I know, you know, there are hecklers all over the place, but it's unusual for the king to be heckled. And for that heckler to start asking him questions in public, I think they just thought, OK, the monarchy is being damaged here, we have to act, and we have to act quickly.
And the other striking thing... And, you know, as we said, and we have to, that Andrew continues to deny the allegations against him. But this final line from the statement from Buckingham Palace, Their Majesties wish to make clear that their thoughts and utmost sympathies have been and will remain with the victims and survivors of any and all forms of abuse. So, Nadia, they are very keen for them to put that in that statement.
Yes, and I'm really thinking about the victims, Epstein's victims today, and I just can't imagine how it must feel for them, you know, for all of them, who many of whom feel, we don't know, that Andrew has information on Epstein. They were friends for many years. I'm thinking of Virginia Giuffre's family, who actually have made a statement. They said, this normal girl from a normal family has taken down a prince. We are so proud of her. It's so tragic. Her whole story is so tragic.
Yeah, and let's remember she passed away.
Yeah, and she... exactly. And the thing is, if I'm really honest, I don't give a damn about the lodge. I don't give a damn about prince, duke, lord, whatever. I don't care about any of that. For me, I would want him to talk to the authorities and tell them what he knows about Epstein. That would be the only thing for me that would feel like there could be some closure. Now, I know he's denied all the allegations, but he doesn't deny that he was very, very good friends with him. And the email that came out after he was supposedly had said to Emily Maitlis that he had no more contact with Epstein, and I'm paraphrasing, but the line at the end was, we will play again one day. That made me, personally, I could be reading it wrong, feel utterly sick. And again, I was imagining what that felt like for the victims of Epstein.
What I would also like to see, from Virginia Giuffre's book, it's very clear she was trafficked to a lot of powerful men. I'd like to see some other men now be being named and shamed and brought down.
Well, they're making sure that's not gonna
and many
happen,
people have said that the main person who's been held to account is Ghislaine Maxwell, and for her part in it, she should be, absolutely. But clearly...
But the only one in prison is a woman.
And she's been moved to a very nice prison, which, again, for the victims has been so awful.
Frankie, what was your reaction to it? I mean, were you thinking, are you satisfied with this statement?
Yeah, but I think it's such a shame that it's just taken this long. I know there's probably... You know, they've been waiting for evidence and things like that, but I just think it's just taken them so long, and it must be so hard for the victims.
It must be hard to see that person in that
place of power and people around him. And then for them to take this long to make a decision, it must be really hard.
And I think, you know, we look at them and it's the monarchy and you can kind of look at it all as a soap opera. But at the end of the day, when they're behind closed doors, this is his brother. And it's very hard. If you play it out in your own family and you think it was one of your siblings and they're telling you, I'm telling you the truth, I'm telling you the truth. It's a powerful relationship. So it's a big move for the king to have made.
You use the word, and you're absolutely right, Jane, it is unprecedented, and obviously the palace would want to draw a line under this. Do you think this will draw a line under this?
I think so, yeah. I think that's it. I think Virginia Giuffre's family have said that in their statement that they're happy that that's happened. I think now the public are like, OK, that's been dealt with. There are other things going on in the world. Let's kind of concentrate on that now.
I'm not happy.
No,
I don't think. Everyone always tacks on the end. The victims are the most important. For me, this whole debacle feels like the men.
But what else can they do? He now...
there's
nothing else you can take away from him other than being...
No, for him to speak to the authorities.
To help.
Oh, I see.
But it's whether or not this is the end of the Andrew story or whether there's other things to come. And, of course, we will have to wait and see.
And, of course, they're putting him on Sandringham because it's a privately owned estate and so there's no taxpayer involvement.
Well...